At the age of 62, it seems Evander Holyfield is preparing for something big. The man doesn't stop training. Regular fitness workouts, strength training, footwork drills, and a series of videos showing him hitting the bag with striking power. This isn't just a routine workout to stay in shape, it's preparation, and the message is clear to those watching closely. Away from the spotlight, some link his current readiness to a potential need for one last fight for financial gain. Despite his past wealth, Holyfield has gone through tough financial periods, making the idea of a high-paying final bout both tempting and realistic. His health condition is complicated. Physically, he still possesses the build and strength, but neural response, reaction speed, and the ability to take punches are all factors that operate under different standards at this age, raising real question marks about his actual readiness for a fight, even if it's just an exhibition. So, are we about to witness one final comeback? And will this fight be a tribute to the legend or one last gamble? That's what we'll explore in this video. Before discussing his readiness for another fight, let's take a step back. On the evening of October 25, 1990, the world's attention was fixed on the Thomas Mack Center in Las Vegas, where Evander Holyfield stood on the brink of a defining moment in his career. After dominating the cruiserweight division, it was time for the heavyweight division, the most prestigious and famous category in boxing. His opponent that night wasn't just any champion, but the man who had shocked the world by dethroning a legend like Mike Tyson. That man was James "Buster" Douglas, the unified WBA, WBC, and IBF champion, who entered the ring as the official title holder after turning the tables in Tokyo. Though Douglas was the reigning champion, Holyfield entered the fight as the stronger favorite. The difference in seriousness was evident from the moment they stepped into the ring. Douglas appeared less motivated, with noticeably lower physical conditioning, as if he was still riding the high of his historic victory. Holyfield, on the other hand, was at the peak of physical and mental discipline, determined to prove he deserved to sit on the heavyweight throne. From the first round, Holyfield began imposing his rhythm, maintaining a smart distance, using his speed and precise punches, while Douglas showed sluggish movement. The goal wasn't just to exchange blows, but to read his opponent and wear him down without taking unnecessary risks. The third round was decisive. Douglas, who attempted an uppercut, misjudged completely, leaving himself wide open against a fighter who doesn't waste such opportunities. Holyfield seized the moment instantly, landing a sharp, swift right hand directly to Douglas's face, knocking him down for good. The referee began the count, but Douglas didn't move, ending the fight with a clean knockout in Holyfield's favor. After his historic victory over James "Buster" Douglas in 1990, Evander Holyfield embarked on a challenging journey filled with obstacles, defeats, and comebacks, cementing his place as one of the most iconic figures in heavyweight boxing. After losing his titles in the mid-90s to Riddick Bowe, Holyfield faced a real challenge in reclaiming his glory. On November 9, 1996, he faced Mike Tyson in what was considered a career-defining bout for both fighters. Tyson was at the peak of his comeback, physically strong and with unmatched fame, but Holyfield came with a calculated strategy. Instead of a direct confrontation, he relied on quick movements, controlled distance, and precise punches while avoiding exposure. The turning point came in the 11th round when the referee stopped the fight after Tyson sustained significant damage, awarding Holyfield a TKO victory and reclaiming the WBA title. This win shocked many and proved that Holyfield's will and determination were unbreakable. By August 2000, Holyfield had lost the heavyweight title again. John Ruiz, known for his physical strength and toughness, had claimed the WBA title during Holyfield's absence, but their fight on August 12, 2000 tested Holyfield's ability to return. In this bout, Holyfield delivered a high-level tactical performance, relying on smart movement, endurance, and precise punches that affected both Ruiz's body and morale. With a unanimous decision, Holyfield reclaimed the WBA title, becoming the first heavyweight in history to win the title 3 times, non-consecutively, an achievement reflecting his extraordinary resilience. After his initial victory, things weren't easy. Holyfield engaged in a fierce rematch with John Ruiz, where Ruiz dominated and Holyfield lost the title. But the excitement didn't end there. In a decisive third fight, Holyfield, despite his age, delivered an exceptional performance that forced a draw. These 3 bouts sparked major debates among critics and fans, but they showed that Holyfield hadn't given up and remained one of the world's top heavyweights. Despite the draw and loss, the WBA officially recognized Evander Holyfield as champion for a fourth time, a testament to his legacy and unique achievement in boxing history. And now, at 62, his current fitness isn't what it was at his peak. At 62, the body's endurance, speed, and recovery naturally decline, something most retired athletes experience. Still, Holyfield maintains some training routines to stay active and healthy, though he's far from the fighting shape of his prime. This decline doesn't stop him from considering a return to the ring, especially since boxing has been a huge part of his life and identity. What might drive Holyfield back is primarily financial need. After years of success, his income sources may not be stable or sufficient, especially with rising living costs, making another fight an appealing additional revenue stream. There's also the psychological and emotional factor. Boxing isn't just a sport for him, but a passion and a way to prove himself. A comeback could be an opportunity to reclaim his place in the sport honorably or to bid farewell to the ring in a different way than before. Personal challenge also plays a big role. Many athletes feel a strong urge to prove they can defy time, showing that the fighting spirit doesn't fade with age. Holyfield may see this comeback as a test of his mental and physical strength, wanting to redefine his athletic legacy. However, this potential return carries major health risks. At this age, the body can't withstand the rigors of heavyweight fighting as it once did, especially with the risk of powerful blows leading to chronic brain injuries and irreversible physical damage. The decision isn't simple and requires careful consideration from all angles to protect his health and safety, because a comeback at 62 could be a high-stakes gamble with unpredictable consequences. What do you think? Do you believe Holyfield can return to fighting like Mike Tyson did?